Ah, the sweet scent of freedom wafting from the hallowed halls of the White House, where President Donald Trump, the maestro of making America great again, has just unveiled his latest masterpiece, an executive order establishing a presidential commission on religious liberty. Gather round, folks, as we dive into this delightful foray into the world where faith and policy intermingle like old friends at a backyard barbecue. In a move that's sure to have the former administration's secularists clutching their pearls, Trump announced his plans during the National Day of Prayer event. Yes, my friends, while some might have used the occasion for mere reflection, our commander-in-chief decided to sprinkle a little executive magic on it. And who better to chair this august commission than Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick? A man who, if he had his way, would probably have Texas secede and form its own republic of righteousness. Patrick, with the flair of a preacher at a revival, reminded us all that the last administration attacked people of faith for 4 years. Oh, the horror, the audacity. Imagine an era where people of faith felt so besieged that they actually, continued practicing their faith. But fret not, for the cavalry has arrived. Patrick, with a wink and a nod, assures us that under this administration, no one will get between God and a believer. That's right, folks, it's a divine reunion, and you're all invited. Now let's talk about this Religious Liberty Commission. What a lineup. It's a veritable who's who of the faithful, with leaders from diverse religious backgrounds ready to tackle the thorny issues of our time. And by diverse, we assume they mean the full spectrum from evangelical to fundamentalist, with perhaps a token Catholic thrown in for good measure. The commission will evaluate threats to religious liberty, enhance freedom, and examine the history of American religious liberty. It's like a history lesson with a side of righteous indignation. One of the hot topics on the agenda? Parental rights in religious education. Because as we all know, nothing screams liberty like ensuring parents can dictate every aspect of their children's education without interference from pesky secular influences. And let's not forget school choice. Because why should your tax dollars go to public schools when they can support a curriculum that aligns perfectly with your personal beliefs? Paula White-Cain, the spiritual advisor to the stars and the White House's faith office leader, chimed in with some words of wisdom. Under President Donald Trump's leadership, faith has not been pushed aside, she declared triumphantly. Indeed, it's been brought back to center stage, right where it belongs, like a star quarterback returning to the field after an undeserved suspension. And for those who might be wondering about the commission's credentials, fear not. Among its esteemed members is none other than Dr. Phil. Yes, the man who has solved more domestic disputes than King Solomon himself is taking a break from daytime television to lend his wisdom to the cause. Perhaps he'll offer sage advice on how to mediate between differing denominations or help us all navigate the choppy waters of faith and politics. It's worth noting that this isn't Trump's first rodeo with faith-based initiatives. He's previously set up a White House faith office and a task force at the Justice Department focused on eliminating anti-Christian bias. Because if there's one thing this country was sorely lacking, it's more government offices dedicated to ensuring Christians can continue to, dominate every aspect of American life. Before we wrap up this satirical soiree, let me take a moment to remind you, dear viewer, to subscribe to our channel. If you enjoy a side of irony with your news, hit that subscribe button and join our ever-growing community of sharp-witted patriots. And don't forget to like, comment, and share your thoughts on this latest development in the world of religious liberty. Do you think the commission will usher in a new era of faith-inspired policy? Or is it just another chapter in the theater of the absurd? Let us know in the comments below. As we await further updates on this breaking news story, let's all take a moment to appreciate the irony of it all. In a nation where freedom of religion is enshrined in the very fabric of our Constitution, we're now establishing a commission to ensure that freedom isn't infringed upon. It's like appointing a watchdog to guard a well-fed, perfectly safe, and blissfully unaware sheep. But hey, in the world of politics, sometimes the best way to address a non-existent crisis is with a flourish of executive action and a dash of good old-fashioned rhetoric. Stay tuned, America. The show is just getting started.